In today's discussion, we delve into the complex psychological dynamics present in relationships with narcissists, focusing on the concept of the double bind. This term refers to a situation where a person believes they have choices, but in reality, each option leads to a predetermined outcome orchestrated by the narcissist. A narcissist creates a misleading sense of freedom, convincing you that you have the autonomy to think, feel, and act as you wish. However, subtly, they manipulate the environment to ensure that the end result aligns with their desires. The disturbing aspect of this dynamic is that it's often undetectable at the moment, making you question your reality. In a relationship with a narcissist, individuals often find themselves ensnared in a sophisticated psychological trap known as the double bind. This intricate form of manipulation creates an illusion of choice and autonomy, while subtly steering the victim towards outcomes that serve the narcissist's agenda. The mechanics of this manipulation are multi-layered and deeply insidious. Firstly, the narcissist presents false choices, crafting scenarios where each option, though seemingly distinct, leads to a lose-lose situation. These choices are cleverly disguised, making the victim believe they are exercising free will, yet they unknowingly fulfill the narcissist's intentions. The subtlety of coercion and gaslighting plays a significant role in this manipulation. Narcissists might express themselves in ways that initially seem supportive or neutral, but are laced with undercurrents of guilt-tripping or subtle blame. This tactic causes victims to question their own thoughts and feelings, fostering a dangerous level of self-doubt and increasing their reliance on the narcissist's perspective. These interactions create cognitive dissonance and emotional turmoil. The victims experience a profound psychological tension, struggling to reconcile the affectionate words with the harmful actions they endure. This dissonance leads to confusion and emotional distress, as victims grapple with the conflicting realities presented to them. Narcissists also maintain control through the victim's emotional responses. By engineering situations where any reaction, be it guilt, anger, sadness, or compliance, plays into their hands, narcissists manipulate the emotional landscape of the relationship to their advantage. Furthermore, narcissists often don a mask of benevolence, making it even more challenging for victims to identify the manipulation. This facade adds another layer of complexity, as victims find it difficult to reconcile this caring persona with the underlying manipulative tactics. The long-term impact of living under the shadow of these double binds is profound. Victims frequently suffer from chronic self-doubt, experiencing a severe erosion of self-worth and identity. Emotional instability becomes commonplace, with victims oscillating between different emotional states due to the conflicting messages they receive. Over time, this exposure can lead to trauma and symptoms akin to PTSD, profoundly affecting mental health and well-being. Additionally, the repercussions of such manipulation extend beyond the relationship itself, often hindering the victim's ability to trust and form healthy relationships in the future. The fear of manipulation and the scars of past abuse linger, presenting challenges in interpersonal connections. In essence, the double bind in narcissistic relationships is a potent and destructive form of manipulation, marked by controlled choices and deep psychological distress. It is a tool for emotional subjugation, leaving lasting scars on the victim's psyche. Understanding these dynamics is vital for recognizing the signs of narcissistic abuse and embarking on a path towards healing and reclaiming one's autonomy. The dynamics of a double bind in narcissistic relationships can be likened to a covert conversational trance. This comparison is pivotal in comprehending the depth and intricacy of manipulation at play. In such a trance, the narcissist skillfully presents choices to their victim, each intricately designed to lead to an outcome that the narcissist has predestined. This manipulation operates on a subconscious level, making it particularly insidious and challenging to recognize. In this trance-like state, the victim is led to believe they are making independent choices, but these choices are mere illusions, a psychological sleight of hand. The narcissist, much like a skilled hypnotist, subtly guides the victim's thoughts, feelings, and actions towards a specific conclusion. This is achieved through carefully constructed language, emotional cues, and behavioral reinforcement. The victim, often unaware of this manipulation, feels a sense of autonomy, but their decisions are in fact being orchestrated. The impact of being entrapped in these double binds is profound and can be termed as emotional assassination. This term encapsulates the severity of the psychological damage inflicted. The victim undergoes a systematic dismantling of their emotional stability, leading to deep psychological scars. This manipulation is so covert and complex that it leaves the victim in a state of prolonged suffering, confusion, and self-doubt, which often persists long after the relationship has ended. The repercussions of these double binds extend into various aspects of the victim's life. They may find themselves grappling with chronic anxiety, depression, and a pervasive sense of worthlessness. The constant questioning of their reality and choices leads to a destabilized sense of self, making it difficult for them to trust their judgment or form healthy emotional connections in the future. This ongoing turmoil can manifest in physical symptoms as well, such as insomnia, fatigue, and psychosomatic disorders. Furthermore, the trauma induced by these double binds can lead to complex post-traumatic stress disorder, CPTSD, where the victim experiences flashbacks, nightmares, and severe emotional dysregulation. The psychological impact is not just confined to the period of the relationship, it creates long-lasting emotional vulnerabilities, making recovery a challenging and prolonged process. In summary, recognizing and understanding the concept of the double bind in narcissistic relationships is crucial. It helps in identifying the subtle ways in which choices are manipulated, ultimately leading to the desired outcome of the narcissist. By shedding light on this phenomenon, we aim to empower individuals to recognize these patterns and begin the journey towards healing and recovery.